All right, my friend. This is a 300 Win Mag, and this is a 5.56. Which one do you think would hurt more?
Well, obviously, I think the 300 Win Mag would probably hurt less. It's gonna kill you instantly.
Exactly. That was a trick question. This will hurt you to death. That you won't even know that hit you. Yes, my friend here, he got all this nice reloading equipment, but he's actually gonna stop shooting and reloading and get into model helicopters.
Anyway, yeah, I've been reloading, just starting off, so I'm still making my messing around with different load data. These are all different overall lengths. Right now, they all have the same powder, but they all have different overall lengths in increments of five thousandths. So
Why is it better to reload than to just buy factory?
you can't make ammo as accurate as the factories can't make ammo as accurate as you can when you're reloading. Basically, this brass has been once fired, so the brass itself is fire formed, fit to your chamber of your gun, and this is just cheap. What is this? Lake City brass. So I had to do a lot of work to make it nice. I have all kinds of goodies that I had to use. Everything from
Take a look at your full setup here. Go ahead, you could.
everything from a neck turning to pocket uniforming, inside pocket chamfering tools. These are all KW, extremely high quality. Like, super happy I went with the best stuff right off the back. And there's a 180 overall length gauge that fits on my mic. Basically, I started off with all this right here, all this Lee stuff, and Lee dies and everything. But after talking to some guys and looking up, doing some research, I found that redding is basically the way to go. I got all the competition dies.
Nice.
That's a what is that? That's a bullet seating die. That's a neck resizing die with a bushing in it. And these brass have already been cleaned, and I already turned the necks. So we got a decap size and uniform the flash hole inside and out, and also the primer pocket. Then we're gonna use the Charge Master with some H1000. I keep it in this flam cabinet. Use H1000 and Sierra 190 grain boat tail hollow points, and these have all been sorted both by weight and by overall length of bullets. I got all the most uniform ones here, and I don't know, we'll see. So first we're going to take the sizing decapping die. This is all set up right to where I want it. This is a Redding Big Boss 2. I can't say enough about how good this press is. I fitted it with a Hornady lock and load quick detach, and all my dies have the same thing on it, so I don't gotta mess around with screwing it on. I just pop them on like that. It's got the 300 Win Mag shell holder, and basically all I did to it to modify it is, before I even used it, I took all this bare metal stuff off and I painted it with black spray paint. So in Hawaii everything likes to rust, so that's what we got there. So we're just gonna take a shell, decap, and neck size. And this has already been neck turned. It's kind of an ugly job. I think I did this one by hand. And I'm resizing the whole neck right now. I haven't really messed around with sizing part or half of the neck or anything like that, but down the road I will. But see how dirty that is, and I guarantee you this is really not uniform. And when we use this tool to make it perfectly square, you'll see that. And then the inside of that hole, when they make this brass, it's just a punch. So there's likely to be
Fragments.
yeah, some ugly stuff on the inside of that hole. And also this tool will not only get rid of those, but it'll actually cut the hole nice and uniform also. So that's what we're gonna do now.
So
actually, this has already been length trimmed too. I used a Lee length trimmer for that, and I have a L.E. Wilson one coming in the mail, but I haven't received it yet. So we're just gonna use this. It's already under the maximum, so we're good to go there.
So obviously this is for high precision rifle.
Okay, so
Kind of like the Arctic warfare.
Okay, so let's see. Okay, here we go. What are we gonna do first? Let's just do the pocket uniform in here. This is for my brass trimmings. So this is like highly precision, and it's already set from the factory to, I think, 1.31, and then we're just gonna use it on the power drill and let the brass come out. And you got it right there, one time. You can see how nice and uniform that is. If I would have done it half as long, you would see it started cutting one side first and then the other because it was not uniform, but that one got it in one try. Nice. So this can usually be done by hand, but I like to just hit it up in the drill also. And this, you just gotta find the hole. This can be a pain. Okay, so let's do the hole. You're gonna hold this bushing right into the neck to guide it. I'm just gonna hit it real fast. And that deburrs the inside there. I know you can't see in there, but it's deburred, and also it gives it a slight taper. So now this is ready for a bullet. So, oh, I guess I'll show you everything. So, oops. Let's see here.
Powder, primer, and a bullet. Yeah.
So I'm not ready for all this. That should be enough for 10 rounds. I'll turn that on. It does this little countdown from 10. Oh shit, and I see I got some grains in this thing. So
It's that precise, huh?
Yeah, so I gotta re-zero that. Okay. Now I've been messing around with 76.5, so that's what we're gonna go with. And then you just hit the dispense. While that's doing that, I'm gonna put a primer in this.
Okay.
So I'm just using, yeah, the only modification I did to this scale was I put a McDonald's straw in the end. It's something I read about and talked with a few people about, and it just helps out with the accuracy because it's smoother, and it makes a big difference, especially in a powder like H1000. This is like extruded powder. It's pretty much like one of the hardest powders to measure, but this unit makes it effortless. I mean, every now and then you get one that's a little over, and you can either fix it yourself, or sometimes it's easier to just dump it back in and just start it over because it's all automatic. So, and then this, and primer on this guy. I use the press to put that in. That's just a Remington large rifle primer. Haven't really messed around with much other primers, but that looks about perfect. We got a Lee powder funnel. Dump this in. And as I put this back here, as soon as it zeroes, it's going to automatically make another charge for me. Gotta kind of push this in here with my finger. Alright, now that's full of powder, ready for a bullet. Let me see here, a couple of these. bullet. Pop out the sizing die, put in this bullet seating die, and the last I had this was at 2.895, so we're just gonna go with that overall length. This thing out of here. Okay, and that's done. That's ready to go.